All right, fellas, most of you know me from betting on MMA. Most of you know me from winning $100,000 on multiple different events, on MMA events. And you might be thinking, how did I build up to where I am now, where I can win $100,000 from sports betting in one day, in about 6 hours, right? It wasn't always like this, of course. I have bet slips that I've posted online more than once of me betting $10 bets, $20 bets. And this was back in 2015. The bet slips are from 2016. So we're talking about 8-9 years ago now, right? So 8-9 years ago, I was making bets of $20. And nowadays, some of my bets are $30,000, $40,000, right? I've made $50,000 bets in my lifetime.
Damn!
And everyone always asks me, how did you get up from that, right? And I'll tell you, first of all, you need to have a bankroll, right? You need to have a amount of money that you use to bet on sports. Because what people do at the moment, most people, recreational gamblers, is they get paid by their weekly job and they get paid $400 a week, whatever it may be, and they put $50 on a 10-team parlay. And then they look at someone like me and they go, how did you get $50,000? It's not by putting $50 on 10-team parlays. I built my money up over time. Now, what I would suggest for everybody watching this video on how to build their bankroll is something that is rarely spoken of. You want to be taking money consistently from outside sources, outside of gambling, and adding that to your bankroll. This isn't spoke of enough. Now, obviously, the caveat here is that if you are a losing sports bettor, and if you're not going to dedicate a long time to doing this, and if you're losing, if you're not profitable, if you're a minus EV sports bettor, then of course you shouldn't be over betting. You shouldn't be taking money from outside sources, right? But you can earn money if you bet long enough. You can become a plus EV sports bettor as long as you're doing the research, as long as you're doing the knowledge. And what I would say is, if you're not a winning gambler right now, don't put loads of money on selections. Don't put more money than you can afford. Bet small, bet slowly, and track your data. Once you start winning a lot of money, then you can start to increase your bankroll, right? But this video is mainly for people who know that they can win from sports betting, who have tracked their data, who are plus EV sports bettors, but just don't have a lot of money to bet, right? You don't want to be betting $10 units because it's going to take you a long time to build up. Is it impossible to build up to a lot of money from $10 units? It's not impossible, but it's going to take a long time, and you're probably better off using that time doing something else, because sports betting takes a lot of time, right? So what I will say, and this is what I was going to say, and a lot of people don't mention this, is you want to be building your bankroll up from outside sources, right? So if you have a job right now, and let's say you earn $400 a week, and let's say you can save $150 a week, well, you want to be putting $100 a week or whatever it may be, anything that you can afford, into your bankroll, into your bank balance, into your betting account balance every single week. You want to be adding to your bankroll. People won't really say this. People don't really hear this either, right? Everybody thinks that your bankroll is a portion of money that you can afford and that you never add to. You just let the betting increase it. No, we want to fast forward the process. We want to speed up the process of you earning a lot of money, right? The way I started to earn a lot of money is that I got money from other sources and I added it to my bankroll. I didn't start with $1,000 bankroll and then just done $10 units and bet that up for 15 years. I started with $1,000 or whatever it is, and then I added to that as much as possible. And then one day I hit a massive parlay, and this is before I was a plus EV bettor. I hit a massive parlay for like $7,000, and I used a lot of that to kind of like feed my initial bankroll to where I started to make a lot of money right over the years. But that's something that I want to drive home in this video, boys, and that's something you won't hear that often. Add to your bankroll. As long as you're a plus EV bettor, or as long as you're following someone, tailing someone who is a plus EV bettor, who allows you, or who gives you, provides you with tailable lines, consistent bets, just like me. If you're on my service, Lucrative MMA Betting, right, you can go to the link in my bio to find my service if you want to know more about me. But if you are signed up to my service, then you can easily add more money from your job, add more money from your savings, add more money to your bankroll from whatever it may be, because I am a profitable gambler, and following me, you will also be a profitable gambler. So to make you even more profitable, we want to be placing larger bets, right? And instead of waiting for our bets to do the talking, and instead of waiting for our gambling to increase our bankroll, which obviously is going to happen, why don't we fast track that process by adding more money in from the outside to our bankroll? So this is something that's not spoken about a lot. And yeah, that's a good tip that I have for you today. That's something that I've done over the years, and I don't need to do it anymore because my bankroll is so big that I never really need to add outside money into it. I mean, the position I'm in now, my bankroll is so huge that my bankroll is basically my entire net worth, right? Because I know I'm a profitable gambler. So let's say I lost all of my bankroll on my betting account for whatever reason. Let's just say I lost it. It's never going to happen, but let's say I do. I would just add more money in from my outside sources, from my other businesses, from my other companies, from my other sources of income. I would take that money and add it to my bankroll because I know I'm a plus EV bettor. I know that bankroll is going to grow over time. So I have no care. I have no worry about taking from my savings account because I know it's going to earn me more than my savings account. Final caveat is if you're a minus EV bettor, this video is not for you, obviously. Learn to become a plus EV bettor or follow someone like myself or anyone else who is, and then do what I said and you'll make more money.